Good evening, Rotorua. Tonight on City News, local MP Todd McClay has his controversial members' bill drawn from the ballot. The Bay of Plenty Regional Council adopt their regional plan, and it's the last chance for Whakarewa in the Bay-wide rugby competition. Those stories and more coming up next on City News. Rotorua MP Todd McClay had his members' bill drawn from the ballot, which purposes prohibiting the display of gang insignia from all central and local government buildings around New Zealand. Mr McClay says the bill introduces restrictions around gang insignia being displayed at places such as government departments and council facilities, including Work and Income and Housing New Zealand offices, as well as the grounds of public schools and hospitals. He says gangs serve no legitimate purpose in our society and the public has a right to be protected from their intimidation. The ban would be enforced by police and gang members could be fined up to $2,000. Their patch would be confiscated and destroyed. Events have been held around the city this week in honour of Sir Peter Blake Leadership Week. Events have been held at Council, and the Chamber of Commerce hosted a youth and business seminar. The Sir Peter Blake Trust also held a planting at Hannah's Bay with local school children. Denise LeGroux from the Hannah's Bay Restoration Trust says she totally supports the work of the Sir Peter Blake Trust.
Well, it's the Youth Leading Change Sir Peter Blake Leadership Week activity. It's the Eastern Suburbs schools are hosting a planting, a native planting in our wetland here. There's 600 native plants that are going in the ground, and really it's celebrating Peter Blake's leadership style, which was actually all about compassion and friendship. And doing something that you really believe in. So yeah, it's great to see the kids down here and making a difference. I don't know why we don't do more of it. In fact, we could create whole education programs doing this kind of thing. I mean, from my perspective, we could have all our streams planted, and we have our forests on the hills connected by the streams down to our wetlands. Our birds are moving through our community again, our water's protected, and the kids actually learn a huge amount through the process. And it's not just our young people, you know, that even our PD crews and stuff get involved. They love it.
Rotorua Energy Charitable Trust Chairman Graham Hall says he also supports what Sir Peter Blake stood for.
Well, the Rotorua Energy Charitable Trust supports the activities of the Sir Peter Blake Trust, and we have a great team around Rotorua celebrating this week, and this is part of those activities. We help financially support some of the activities, and it's really nice to be part of the community in action. And this is what's happening today, isn't it? Because Sir Peter Blake was saying that how important it was to have environmental awareness and leadership, and we're seeing both of those things today with the kids out here because they are so good.
The Bay of Plenty Regional Council has adopted its 10-year plan. Chairman John Cronin says the council deliberated for 2 days and after considering public views have cut general rates increases while continuing to fund the region's environmental and economic priorities. He says Rotorua Lakes was one of the biggest topics discussed in submissions and have agreed to spread funding of $45.5 million for nutrient reduction over the full 10 years of the plan. The Rotorua district has an increase of $6 to rates for the 2012-2013 year. Tauranga a $7 increase, with Western Bay having the biggest increase of $9. In sport tonight, Whakarewa have their last throw at the dice to reach the PGG Wrightson Bay-wide Premier semi-finals in 4 weeks' time when they play Eastern Bay High Flyers of Potiki tomorrow at Puringa Park. Bay of Plenty Rugby's Wairiki chairman Trevor Albert says the long-established Rotorua club have had a rollercoaster ride this season. However, if they can defeat a Potiki, they will keep their slim post-section hopes alive. The return to the club of former All Black Caleb Ralph after several years' absence could be just the tonic that Whaka need to revive their season, so we hope so. Let's check out the weekend weather now, Rotorua, brought to you by Trevor Robson Signs and Graphics Limited. Tonight, fine weather with southerly breezes, an overnight low of -2, so wrap up warm tonight. Tomorrow for Saturday, fine, frosty at first with light winds, a high of 10 and a low of 0. And the outlook forward to Sunday, fine, frosty at first with light winds, a high of 10 and a low of 4. To the marine forecast for Lake Rotorua for tomorrow, variables to 5 knots, waves below half a metre and continuing fine conditions. So that's good news for getting out on the lake for whatever reason you may have. Don't forget to check out our program listings and upcoming events in our great city. You can go to tvrotorua.co.nz. And coming up after the break, Carly Jackson covers the Kathy Cooney farewell held on Wednesday. Renee Mullen has the Aquatic Centre school holiday program, and Rob Griffith has news about the Tarawera Trail.